welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight, we're going to take a look at a beer that was given to me by Heist Almighty, but is actually, believe it or not, a new product here at New Brunswick liquor stores. I've had this bottle since, whenever he gave it to me, which is either, I got my box of beer back from him in the spring. So he's sometime between last fall and the spring, he snuck this bottle in that package. Now, they don't come in bottles here in Brunswick. They come in cans, and it's all thanks to the new, the whole load of stock, the buttload of stock that we received because of the Atlantic Beer Festival that was in can't remember the exact weekend it was, but I think beginning of June? Yeah, anyway. We're going to take a look at something from Amsterdam in Ontario. We're going to take a look at Big Wheel Amber Ale. Deluxe Amber, 5% ABV. This is balance in life, balance in beer. Created out of a desire for the perfectly balanced beer, our brewmaster has combined all the qualities of a traditional pale ale with the smoothness of a modern lager. Take one for a ride and discover the pleasure and balance of Big Wheel. Big Wheel, keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Alright, enough of the CCR. Let's crack this open. This is kind of cool, actually. It's got this nice Amsterdam Big Wheel cap. Nice touch. I like it seeing them actually put specialty caps on there, like caps that are specific to the beers. Put a set of my Cameron's glass. Given to me by the White Rhino. And that is actually a really nice looking amber ale. It's definitely like hard to tell out of a green bottle. And this bottle has been kept in a box, so in the cellar, so it's been shielded from light reasonably well enough anyway. So looking at that, and I can tell right off, it doesn't really, I mean, maybe a hint of skunk, but not a lot. So let's look at that. It definitely looks like an amber. Amber is probably about how well I would describe that. Maybe slightly orangey, but it's definitely got that orange, that amber kind of look. That's the spot on amber. Alright, so half finger ahead. Not that bad looking. Oh, what was that? I've actually got a few particulates floating around in that bottle. Let me see here. Yeah. It's not 100% filtered. Before we get into this, I'm just going to get this quick picture. And yes, I know. I'm bringing this thing out again. Take my Untapped photo. You can find me on Untapped as Maxwell Starr, or as well as Nicholas Lowe, but that's good enough. Get a real picture later. So yeah, sexy looking beer. Gotta say that looks really nice. Let's give it a sniff. Fruity. Borderline red fruit and grain. And almost a coffee kind of note. It's actually quite appetizing. Because I'm getting this perfectly blended, it's almost like orange coffee kind of taste. Kind of smell. It smells like a tasty amber. Because you get that subtly fruity, maybe more like red fruit, that amber kind of caramel kind of smell, blended into this more like skewing towards coffee and coin. Herbal. Oh, that actually smells really good for an amber. Let's put her down the hatch. Cheers. Oh yeah. I'm happy to note the flavor actually carries on into the taste. Mildly earthy, mildly copper coin. Very English hop. A nice mild amount of caramel. It's not so much watery as it is clean and refreshing. Mildly carbonated, so it doesn't sit too heavy on your stomach, but also bursting with flavor as well. It's got that coffee, mildly roasted bitterness. Boy, that's not bad. I gotta say, I'm enjoying that. because when it comes to an amber ale, it's got that right amount of flavor. I'm drinking this at cellar temperature, so I've got this about 14 degrees, and it's just the right temperature. It's nice. It's got a mild chill to it. It's got this nice bursting amount of flavor. The flavor's not masked by numbing your tongue at all by the cold. It's just got this, and it still remains to be refreshing. It still is refreshing beer. Now maybe it sits a little heavier to be truly like hugely refreshing, like slam down a bunch of these on a summer day. Colder it might be, but you know, I haven't had the best of luck with some Amsterdam beers, like their 86 and their blonde or that has to be one of the best appearances I've had from an Amsterdam beer yet. This and their wee heavy. So I'm really starting to turn the tide when it comes to actually my impression of Amsterdam, because these last 2 beers I've had from them have actually been not bad. And that is pretty darn close to what I want out of an amber beer. I'm not a huge fan of amber beers, but that was one I really like. So, I mean, it's got this nice little bit amount of like herbal kind of taste, copper coiny, like that metallic. Maybe not so much metallic, but like you're licking a penny. Copper coin, right? And a nice, gentle amount of roast. That actually comes together quite well. I like that. I'm going to give that a 3.75. For an amber beer, you can't go wrong. This is really nice. I would recommend anybody seek this out. And I'm glad that Heist Almighty snuck one of these in my box so I don't have to go out and buy another bottle of this, although I would definitely do so. This is really good, and I would recommend to all of y'all in New Brunswick who are interested in trying out Amsterdam's Big Wheel, give her a shot. It's not bad, really. If you're looking for a good drinkable beer on a summer day, serve it cold, fill your boots. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of Amsterdam's Big Wheel. Big Wheel, keep on turning. Yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll talk to you later. Cheers.